I got a question. What power do you and why on a Fammission Podcast?
Yo, what's up? This your boy Monty G from the Fammission Podcast. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get all access to motivated and inspiring videos on this Fammission Friday. Every Friday, let's get to the podcast.
Yo, what's up? This your boy, and today we could do and how much power do why. So I want y'all to drop and call in. We're gonna put the number up and call in. The 13. Question for y'all, man. I got a couple questions. Cause a lot of people, how the devil work or how he work, you won't be so scared of him. Really don't got no power. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put it drop hello Monty G so I can get it started. It started. It is started. As soon as we get a thumbs up. Yes, couple Facebook lookers, man, drop in. Man, drop what's on. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, on YouTube, we got Elliot on make me sound like a robot. Something is wrong. You might that stuff. Thank you for that, my brother.
Sound like now. Tell me what it sound like now. Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? See, the dude. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? So I'm good? Elliot, I'm good? I still sound like a... Do I still sound like a robot?
Unknown caller.
No, we ain't gonna do that one. Not yet. All right, you all good, brother. All right. So, do y'all know the story? We're gonna talk about the Bible. Elliot, stay with me. I'm going somewhere. You know the story about the Bible about Job? So Job was a guy that, he honored God and he was real faithful to him, right? And the devil and God had a conversation, and the devil was telling him, like, yo, the only reason he's so loyal to you is because he got everything. He got everything, right? And Job, he was kind of like what's the richest man right now? What's going on right now today? He like an Elon Musk, right? He had everything. So, you know what I'm saying? But they had cattle and he kind of all kind of stuff, right? And so God made a deal with the devil and said, man, you can do anything to him and torture him, but you can't kill him. See, the devil don't have no control over killing nobody. Now he can tempt you, he can make you go crazy, make you kill yourself. He can whisper sweet nothings in your ear, make you snap, right? So the devil really don't got no power to kill anyone, but he can make you kill yourself, right? So hold on, I'm getting another. It was something popping up on my computer. All right, so and And matter of fact, in John 1:12, if y'all want to get y'all Bible, you know what I'm saying? He said you can do whatever you want, but don't harm him physically. That's in John 1:12. If y'all want to check it out, the story. The story is crazy, right? But my whole thing, what? Yeah, 1 verse 1, 12. Mm-hmm. Keep going. What's that? Job, right? My bad. Job. My bad. Job 112. Yeah, because we talking about Job. My bad. Now what they say? That's right. That was my not Job. It was Job. My bad. You know my ADD beginning. Yeah, you know the story, right? So what that looked like in life today is things can go bad in your life. It can look terrible, but just know that God got a plan for you, and just know that the devil is just tempting you, but he can't kill you. It might feel like you dying. It might feel like it's the end of the world. And what that look like today is probably a breakup, probably be losing your job, probably car broke down. You know, certain things can happen in people's lives and they make it look like it's over with, but it's not over. You know what I'm saying? So I got a couple questions that I want to ask, and y'all can call in and answer these questions, right? Let me see. I got a couple of questions. Let me go to my questions. I got a lot of notes down, but let me get to my questions real quick.
Unknown caller.
Come on, I ain't say call yet. Calm down. Calm down. All right. So my first question is, do you believe Satan can make people do things or only suggest things? Do you think he can make people do things or only suggest things? Hmm. Okay. Um. I mean, we get. I mean, everybody answers the same, so you can answer first if you want to. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So look. So when you both, okay, that's a good one. Shout out to Graylin. You know, just think about it. Now, when you have an evil thought coming in your head, who you think put that thought in your head? And if you react on that thought, if you react as an action, that's a suggestion, right? That's what he was like. Oh man, she might be cheating on you. He might be cheating on you. And then you go through their phone or you go and you kick off a whole argument all over something. So the devil can't make nobody do nothing. But he only mess with the mind. That's why God say it's the renewing of your mind. You need to understand that he only can play with the mind. If you don't, yeah. So and that's why you got to stay in your word, because if you don't stay in the word, you won't understand. You won't be conscious about these things. I mean, trust me, I wasn't. I felt like when I came up with these ideas, I thought it was my own ideas, and I act on them, and they was totally wrong, and put me in a worse situation. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got it. Oh, you said both? Okay, that was a good question. That was a good one. All right. Have you ever felt like your battle? No, have you ever felt like your biggest battle was, ooh, um, what's this right here? It's or in your mind.
External.
External,
External.
external,
You.
like external. Yeah. So you think your battle was external or out or internal or inside your mind? So
I think it's always internal because even
internal.
inside your mind,
Yeah.
it's always that because even on a non-spiritual level, you even if you don't realize it's a spiritual thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess is what I meant to say.
What Graydon say? Idea of mine is.
Mind is the devil's playground.
Yeah, I don't mind as the devil's playground. Yeah. So like, you know how?
But go ahead.
No, I would say I don't mind as the devil's playground. It's like when you stuck in neutral, when you just sitting there. When you're sitting in places, you start thinking about crazy things, and that be the devil messing with you. And just to let y'all know, when you already doing crazy things, the devil don't mess with you. He just, like you say, I don't mind when he's just sitting. When you just sitting there, yeah, you're already doing his work. So why would he mess with you? Yeah.
But my thing is even if you don't even realize it's on a spiritual level, it should always be you versus you, right?
Yeah.
Even when you're challenging yourself to do positive things, it's you versus you. You should be better than you were yesterday. You shouldn't be judging yourself off of other people, but even that's why I said in that kind of a non-spiritual way, it's always going to be an internal battle.
Yeah, on the real. I mean, and that's why we have to stay in the word. And I'm gonna tell you like this: in these last couple of months, I've been reading the Bible, and I've been learning a lot, and I've been looking at the world totally different. You know what I'm saying? So I can say it truly helped me because I was going off my own understanding, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he said don't go off your own understanding, and I was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I need somebody to call in, man. Let me see. Do you think people give Satan too much credit for the things they are really, or the things that they are really human choices? Yeah. So do you think people give Satan too much credit for the things?
Unknown caller.
Not that one. What's going on, family? Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. Yeah, I think people give the devil because the devil working hard today. No, man, he working hard.
Unknown caller.
All right, let's see. All right, that was a Minnesota call. He's finna answer it. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna get somebody else to call in. What's going on, bro? What's cracking? Let's get it popping. Drewski in the building. Oh man, we bless him. Let's see who is it. You on the line with your boy Monty G from the Fammission Podcast.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's your boy Sammy C. What's up, Street Style?
What's going on?
All right, man. I see you got it cracking on some biblical questions, man. I'm just chiming in with you.
Oh, okay. So we talking about we trying to help people.
What's going on?
Oh, you'll cut your device down in the background. I hear echo.
Okay, hold on. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we talking. I'm trying to bring awareness of the devil don't really have that much power. So what do you think? What do you think? How much power you think the devil has?
Right. Well, I just chimed in, was catching a little bit of some of what y'all was talking about. And the thing that came to my mind was when you go to James chapter 1, where the Bible says that nobody is tempted by God, but each person is dragged away by their own evil and wicked desire, right? And so in order for the enemy to tempt us, Brother Monty, I believe that it's like grand larceny, man. You gotta want that. You know what I'm saying? If you got a desire for fast money, man, or you know what I'm saying, you chasing women, that's already in your heart.
Yes.
So if that ain't what's in your heart, the enemy can't tempt you with it, right? If you don't like strawberries, then can't nobody come pull up, be like, hey man, I got a 18-wheeler full of strawberries. You ain't going, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I would say it's in your own heart, right? And that's the way the enemy works, right? You know what I'm saying? He sees what you got your focus on, what you chasing, and then he goes ahead, man, and he set things in the order, man, you know? And so I had to go with what the Bible says. Each one of us is led astray by our own evil and wicked desires, right? Our hearts deceive us, man. You know, and living that life when we was chasing fast money and all that, just like you said, these things have become reality, man, in the last, you know what I'm saying, few months as you study the Word of God.
Yes.
And so if it ain't in your heart, man, if you ain't tempted by those things, the enemy can't really entice you with that. Like, nobody can pull up right now with a couple kilos and be like, hey, Sammy, man, all you got to do is, and then I'll follow him in the back room. I ain't going.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
on the real. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you're doing an awesome thing, man, bringing awareness to these things here. You know, a lot of people get online talking about a lot of things, man. So I just want to send a shout out to you, man, and say I got, just mad respect, man, for what I see you doing, man, in the lane that you done got in, because I think the Lord gonna bless that, man. You're gonna be instrumental, man, in helping to transform a lot of lives, man. So I take my hat off to you today, bro.
Man, I appreciate that, man. Yeah,
Sure.
Sammy, I appreciate that, man. That mean a lot to me, man, because like I said, when I got off into the Word, I started understanding a lot of things that I had questions about, and all my questions was being answered slowly but surely, and I said, "Wow." So yeah,
right.
I gotta follow.
Yeah,
I gotta keep following God.
Yeah, man, I salute you, bro. I salute you. So I'm gonna let somebody else chime in, man. But I'm gonna be following you here, man. I'm actually, man, out of Minnesota, man, on some water floating right now, man. But I had to chime in with you today, man. So again, man, I salute you, brother, Monty, for sure.
Man, I appreciate you, bro. Much love. Yep, enjoy your vacation, man. All right, love.
All right, for sure.
Yeah, Sammy checked in, man. You know what I'm saying, with a Bible verse. What is it, James 1?
Yeah. So Elliot says, I believe if someone is around others that believe in only injustice, then he will adapt and become what he believes.
On the real. Because, because you're going to like the things that you're around. You're around the people that, like, it's a certain things that I don't hang around a lot of people like I did before. And there's certain things I don't like. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what they say, a likes track of likes, like that's how it is. Like, the blind leading the blind, yeah, all that stuff. So it's like,
then Ruski said the devil has as much power as you allow.
Ooh, that right there. That right there. Yeah, that part. Yeah, man.
And then Fonda said it's also how it's presented to you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, y'all totally right. Y'all totally right. Yeah, we got the police out there. What up, family member Devo in the building? Yeah, bro, we talking about how much power do you think the devil has?
Yeah, that's why you have to be mindful of the company you keep.
Yeah, all the time. They got to be mindful of the company you keep.
What you watch,
What you,
listen to,
man, what you watch, what you listen to, what you eat. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, everything that get in, because it's certain things that you can watch, and people say things. And be careful what people say. Some things people can say, and it'll shape your reality. You know what I'm saying? You start believing it, like that. It kind of remind me of like when growing up, my mom like, "Oh, I don't like onions. I don't like onions." None of her kids like onions, right? Oh, we don't like onions. But me, when I was in prison, my cellie used to, and it's crazy. My cellie used to cook noodles, and he took his hot pot and he used to saute the onions and bell peppers until they get translucent, right, with the little juice, and then he'll pour it in the noodles.
That sounds good.
I know it was fire. I'm like, boy, I ain't never. I came home. All I like. That's why I like onions and bell peppers.
Let's see. Braylon said, "We just keep God first, always."
Yeah, man.
Sammy C said, James 1:13-15. When tempted, no one should say, God is tempting me, for God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he tempt anyone. But each person is tempted when they are dragged away by their own evil desire and enticed. Then after desire has conceived, it gives birth to sin. And sin, when it is full grown, gives birth to death.
Ooh, that part. We have to check out James. And that's one of the nicest books in the Bible too. You know what I'm saying? I've been checking that out.
Yes, you're inviting certain spirits and not knowing. The other one I saw was Luke 10:19. Let me I want to read it in a different version though. So
Yeah.
Got it.
Hey, did y'all know that the devil was the god of the earth? A pen. Yeah, a pen. I'm teaching right now. Yeah.
So Luke 10:19 in the New Living Translation says, this is Jesus talking. Look, I have given you authority over all the power of the enemy, and you can walk among snakes and scorpions and crush them. Nothing will injure you.
Ooh, see, he gave you the power. He got the power right here. Listen, go to 2 Corinthians 4:4. See, that's why I say, man, we are not of this world.
And Satan, who is the god of this world.
Oh, hold on. Satan, that is the what?
God.
The god of this world.
Little G.
The little G. Make sure you're talking about the little G. You know what I'm saying? All right, go ahead.
Has blinded the minds of those who don't believe.
Oh, hold on. Blinded the minds to people that don't believe. So when people tell me, man, I don't believe in Jesus, I don't believe in God, I believe them. I believe people when they say they don't believe. Like at first I used to be getting mad, but now I believe when they say they don't believe because I understand now. I used to get mad, like, man, I don't understand why y'all don't believe in God. Y'all don't believe. They be like, I believe in the universe, and I believe in the. I believe. What else you got?
They are unable to see the glorious light of the good news.
They are unable to see the glorious night of the light of the good news. My bad. The light of the good news. See, now I see the light because I was in the darkness. And I see the light now. That's why I say, man, in these couple months, I learned so much, and I didn't learn it in church because I used to go to church and I didn't understand it. I still go to church, but I'm talking about like when I was in church, the pastor had me jumping around from scripture to scripture. I was like, man, I ain't know none of the stories or nothing. So I was like, I was one of those people that was I guess you could say a Christian, right? I was a Christian that was going to church and was like, just because I go to church every Sunday, I'm cool. But that's not true. And the reason I say Christian because Christians, they follow a tradition, right? And they not following the laws of God. God said, I mean, Jesus said, seek the kingdom first, right? And we don't look. Before it was a church house, we sat right here they sat right in the homes at the table in the homes. That's what me and you do. We sit right here at the table in our home and we do Bible study and we learn so much more than when I've been in the church for over 10 years. And I was doing Bible study for like 2 months and I learned more than I ever learned in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I learned that Jesus didn't even like religious leaders because he was steering people the wrong way. People out here really trying to get close to God. Oh, we got another big one. My bad.
Well, let me finish this one first.
Go ahead.
Because there's still, because they don't understand this message about the glory of Christ, who is the exact likeness of God.
Mm.
All right.
The likeness of God.
2 Timothy 23 through 26. Don't have anything to do with foolish and stupid arguments because you know they produce quarrels.
Woo!
And the Lord's servant must not be quarrelsome, but must be kind to everyone, able to teach, not resentful. Opponents must be gently instructed in the hope that God will grant them repentance, leading them to a knowledge of the truth, and that they will come to their senses and escape from the trap of the devil, who has taken them captive to do his will.
Hey, that was beautiful, right? Again, this is why I don't argue with people anymore. I used to argue and debate. And God said, do not debate. So when people try to argue me, oh man, it's this religion or this, I said, bro, hey, I don't do that. You believe what you want to believe. I believe what I want to believe. I'm like, I don't argue no more. I hope I see you there. That's it. Yeah, on the real. That was a good one, man. Sammy, that was good, man, because this is what I be saying. Like, I used to argue and debate until I got in the word, and the word was telling me, no, we don't do that. We don't do that. You know, that's how they try to trip you up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because, I mean, think about it this way. What am I going to argue? Like me, I'm a bad arguer because if it takes more than like 10 seconds for you to get your point across, like just swing at that.
Oh man, don't swing on me. We're gonna be moving some furniture.
That's what I'm saying.
Straight up. Nah, what Elliot saying. We got and there's another point that he said, man, when we start loving people, like the love that I have for people has totally changed. Like, man, I love everyone, even if they my enemies. I don't want. Especially if they my enemy. I don't wish no bad things on no one. I don't say bad things about people. You know what I'm saying? It remind me when I used to rap, right? I thought that was normal to talk and God tell you don't do that. It's not all about you. When I was rapping, it was me, I. And when I found out that was wrong, man, I stopped rapping.
He said, we all have our trials and tribulations in life. Some make it and some don't. But if you truly follow your heart, you'll become grateful.
Okay. Go to 1 Samuel 2:6. Let me see. What do you say about that one?
The Lord gives both death and life.
Hold on. The Lord give both death and life. Death and life. Yeah, on the real. That's how it is. Because I want you to slow it down. Like, hold on. He get death and life. So understand this. When people die, right? Because when people die, they seem like, oh, the devil made them. The devil get them. No, bro. God. What do you say? God what?
The Lord gives both death and life.
He gives both death and life. So you got to understand, when someone dies, it really raises your vibration. It makes you into a better person. So death is not a bad thing. It's really a good thing. It kind of open you up to something. You know what I'm saying? So keep going.
He brings some down to the grave, but raises others up.
Oh, he brings some down to the grave and raise others up. So that's why I say some people go to the grave and other people level up because they look at life a little bit different. What was that? What was that when they said it's best to go to a funeral than a party?
Yeah.
I ain't got that one on hand, but yeah. And King James just said it's better to mourn. I don't know what chapter that was, what verse that was.
Ecclesiastes 7:2.
Ecclesiastes 7:2.
In the King James, it says, "It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting.
Ooh.
For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart."
The house of feasting. So where you be feasting at? You going to parties, you smoking, you drinking, you at the bar, you just having a good old time. You just feasting. He said it's better to be in the house of mourning. But you know us, we say, man, I'm tired of going to funerals. I'm tired of. But no, you think about it. When we go to funeral, only time I see my auntie, every time I see my uncle is at a funeral. That's good. Because you wasn't go visit them. You wasn't finna get on the airplane or get on a bus and travel. So that's the only time you get to see your family. That's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. That's crazy how they make it seem like it's a bad thing.
So some take it for granted, and when they realize it, it's too late.
Ooh, that part right there, man. Hey, man, they take it for granted. Listen, a lot of things, we take a lot of things for granted, right? Some people got silverware, and some people got plasticware. It's so simple. Some people just got their hands. Some people just eat with their hands, and they perfectly fine with it. They ain't got no dishes to wash. Yeah, the who eat with their hands? Somalians. The Somalians eat with their hands. You know what I'm saying? And they eat out of one bowl. Like, you know what I'm saying? They eat as a family. So, man, come on, man.
Oh, I forgot. Happy belated birthday, Mr. Elliott.
Yeah, happy birthday, Elliott. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I ain't know you and Jason's birthday was close together like that.
Yeah, because remember, not last year, but the year before, I think, we got them on cake, and I just added their ages together.
Y'all go?
And it was like 100 and something.
Yeah, happy birthday. Brooklyn said happy birthday. She got some donuts for you.
Got an iced coffee. You can put it in the fridge for 3 days.
Got time. Yeah, he said because we realize we got time. Yeah, we feel like we got time, but let me tell you about time, right? We only live today. Yesterday was the past. Tomorrow is not promised. We only have today. But we always, because we've been had this in our mind for so long that, oh man, for next year I'm gonna do this. Oh yeah, next year I'm gonna do it. Oh, in a couple months I'm gonna do it. But you promising something that ain't promised. That's crazy. You don't know, man. You don't know, man. Look, God only got the time when we go and check out, man. So enjoy yourself right now. I appreciate y'all on the Fammission Podcast because y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with me. You know what I'm saying? And I already made a promise to God that, hey, I'm just gonna, if they don't like it, I'm gonna preach your word, man. Because, hey, man, God been good to me, man. I don't know what y'all been through in y'all life, but I ain't supposed to be here. I asked God, man, I just want to be here long enough to see my grandkids. And then I was thinking, right? Check this out. most of the time, right, we see our grandparents until we're like 30, and then our grandparents die, right? We live 30 years of our life, and then our grandparents die, right? So I was like, what?
No, Elliot said it's like a rotten apple falls from a tree, but it's seeds make up for it by growing another.
Woo! Yeah, you gotta plant them seeds, man. You gotta plant them seeds. I like that, Elliot. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, and this another one about the apple tree, Elliot. Any fool can count the apples on the apple tree, but only God know how many apple trees come out the seed.
No, it's
How
you
many?
can count the seeds in an apple, but you can't count the apples in a seed.
There it is. There it is. You can count the seeds in the apple, but only God can count the trees that come out the seed. Yeah, the apples that come out the seed. Ooh, wait, that's what it was. I be mixing up because I be so fired up. But that's why this is my better half over here. So you know what I'm saying? She know what I'm talking about because she know I be going crazy. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. We got
meaning that one could change if we believe.
yeah. Man, listen. That's one of the hardest things to do is believe. Believe it or not. That's one of the hardest things to believe. Believe it or not. So I was talking to my friend. I was like, bro, if we believe in Jesus and we get to the kingdom, well, don't even get the kingdom. The kingdom is in us. If we believe in Jesus, obey God, and we get to heaven, that's a good thing. If we believe in Jesus and we still don't, and if it wasn't exist and they don't do nothing, we ain't lose nothing. It's a win-win. I'd rather believe in God and believe in Jesus than not to and miss out. That's crazy. Yeah, man. Yeah, you well missed over here, man. We miss you coming over here. You know what I'm saying? Pulling up, cussing and stuff. Yeah. There's water. I invite you to my church. The Wager. They got my boy right there. Big Mike. Yeah, me and Big Mike, man. Then a couple more brothers. We got Lord Mike. We got brother CJ and brother Julio. You know what I'm saying? We be having a Bible study every Tuesday. So if y'all want to tap in, same time, same channel, but only on Tuesdays. We got the study Bible. You know what I'm saying? We be studying the Bible. And I'm trying to, low key, I'm bringing it on over here to the Fammission Podcast. So Big Mike, right now we talking about how much power do you think the devil really have, or do you think he have none at all? You can call the line 407-504-1199. How much power do you think the devil really have? You know what I'm saying? That's the question right there. That's what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I felt like doing this, and I didn't even know it was Friday the 13th. And I said, yeah, and I was like, didn't even know that. But I didn't even know, because I don't even be thinking about things like that. He said, none. On the real, he has no power. He don't have no power to kill. Remember, what's that story? When Jesus was on the hilltop and the devil was trying to trick him, and he was like, oh man, if you bow down to me, you know what I'm saying, I can give you everything in the world. And he was like, man, God already, you know what I'm saying? Now, if the devil really had power, he could have pushed Jesus off the mountaintop. Why he didn't? Because he have no power to kill. He don't got no power. Matter of fact, have you ever heard of the devil killing somebody in the Bible? Because he don't got no power to kill. No, he ain't got none. He ain't got none whatsoever.
Matthew
Is it Matthew?
4, Matthew 4, 8 through 10.
8 through 10.
4, 8 through 10.
4, 8 through 10. Matthew 4, 8 through 10. That's
Saying, next the devil took him to the peak of a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their glory. I will give it all to you, he said, if you kneel down and worship me. Get out of here, Satan, Jesus told him. For the scriptures say you must worship the Lord your God and serve only him.
Ooh.
Then the devil went away.
Get out of here, Satan. Be gone. Shoot. Tell him, you're going to give me something that my father already owned. Boy, I know you lying. Get out of here, man. That's what I'm saying, man. The devil on. He'll try to trick you. He say, man, you do this, and I'm going to... See, listen. Street terminology. The devil will tell you, bro, you can go in here and hit a lick, and you going to come up on this money, bro. And you going to get this, and you get... It don't go out like that. It don't turn out like that. The devil, it sounds good. Man, you're going to be running up people's house, and you're going to get shot. Or something else. It ain't going to go out like you thought it was. The devil, it always sounds good when the devil tell you, but it don't turn out like that. And he be laughing because he knew it wasn't. Yeah, man. That's how he do it. That's how he get out, man. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Let me see. What else we got? Oh, hold on. I got my notes. I'm looking at my notes on my paper. I got some notes on here. Yeah, but I you know what I'm saying? Y'all can call in, man. Y'all can call in. Oh, what you got? Let's see. Dang, I got so many notes. But yeah, he has no power, man. None whatsoever. But he do come and steal, kill, and destroy. You know what I'm saying?
James. In the book of James.
James, I'm telling you, that's the one.
James 4. Right? Yes. Verse 7.
James 4, verse 7.
It says, so humble yourselves before God. Resist the devil and he will flee from you.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll get up out of there real quick.
John 14:30 says, this is Jesus talking, I don't have much more time to talk to you because the ruler of this world approaches.
Wait, hold on. The ruler of what?
This world
approaches. Y'all need to understand when people be like, man, I put that on God. You got to ask them, what God is you talking about? That's another thing. When people say God, he said the God of this world, the ruler. And he also said it in 2 Corinthians 4:4. He says Satan is the God of this world. So in the ruler, the God, Lord, you got to be careful with these words.
And say, he has no power over me, but I will do what the Father requires of me, so that the world will know that I came, that I love the Father. Let's be going.
He said, come on, y'all, let's go, man.
Elliot said, I shall walk through the valley of death and shall not fear no evil. The book says the kingdom of heaven is within you.
Yep. Yes, it is. It is. And you know, and a lot of people be talking about, yeah, man, you know, the kingdom is, we got to die and go to the kingdom. No, you ain't got to die to go to the kingdom. The kingdom is in you. You know, it's the way you think.
You gotta die to your flesh.
You got to die to your flesh. Definitely got to die to your flesh. Since you're in the book of James 4:7, The realest. You just did them?
Yeah.
Oh,
The one I
okay.
did today.
Oh, okay. What you say?
It's that's the one. Well, the New International Version says, "Submit yourselves then to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you."
Yeah, yeah. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. Yes, you man, get behind me, Satan. Oh, this was my go to Luke 10:18. He said he saw Satan fall from heaven like lightning. That's when I be saying Satan got body slammed from heaven. That's why I be always saying that.
I just did 19.
You just did Luke 10:19?
Yeah.
So you got to go
That's
up.
where it gives me authority.
Yeah, so
So 18 is, yes, he told them, I saw Satan fall from heaven like lightning. And then it goes on to say, look, I give you authority over all the power of the enemy.
man, listen. Can you imagine? It was this movie I was watching, right? It was this little kid. He came from outer space, and his mother and his father they adopted him, but he came in this little thing. But he was a killer. He was gonna take over the world, right? It was a little boy. It was crazy. I was like, what is this I'm watching? And I was like, man, but I was intrigued because he was saying he gonna take over the world. He was gonna, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, what is he doing? So at the end of the movie, he took his mom up in the air, took her all up in the air, and she was looking at him, and he dropped her to the ground. He was up there, and then he got hit by an airplane. Boom! But he ain't die. When they came to, he was sitting back eating cookies, and they said he was survived by his 7-year-old son. The little boy was like 7. He was a little kid. It was some on Netflix. It was crazy. I forgot the name of that movie, but yeah.
Hebrews 2:14 says, because God's children are human beings, made of flesh and blood, the Son also became flesh and blood. For only as a human being could he die, and only by dying could he break the power of the devil, who had the power of death.
Ooh, hold on. Say that one time.
Where do you want me to start?
No, in the beginning. I got it.
Because God's children are human beings,
Yep.
made of flesh and blood.
Okay, flesh and blood.
The Son also became flesh and blood.
That's Jesus.
For only as a human being could he die.
For only is a human being, and he can die like a human being.
Well, that was the only way he could die.
That's the only way he can die.
Yeah.
Okay.
And only by dying could he break the power of the devil, who had the power of death. So, he had the power of death, but when Jesus died for our sins, he took the power from him. Amen. That's what, man. Shout out to Jesus, my big brother. You know what I'm saying? For real. Big bro. He died for our sins. Hey, how many brothers out here died for your little brother, man? Stop playing. On the real. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Big Richard Rich. What's going on, bro? Hey, we asking this question. How much power do you think the devil have, or if he has any? You can call the line 47504-1199, or you can drop a comment. You know what I'm saying? Then we go on to our used to be only book of the Bible we knew about. Revelation.
Yeah, Revelation. 12:11
says they had defeated him, talking about who, by the blood of the Lamb and by their testimony. And they did not love their lives so much that they were afraid to die.
Oh. Wait, one more time. Hold on, I gotta grasp that.
and they have defeated him by the blood of the Lamb.
Mm-hmm. Who defeated him?
Let's see.
That's what I got to go back. Like,
the angels.
the angels defeated him? And what else?
All right. They have defeated him by the blood of the Lamb and by their testimony. And they did not love their lives so much that they were afraid to die. I think that was not the angels. I think that was the people on the earth.
I was saying because they're scared because the angels ain't scared. Angels protect us. So yeah, I was saying that couldn't be the angels. That had to be the people on earth because we some scary people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Hey, John 10:10. Yeah, John 10:10. Say. Mm-hmm. The purpose.
He cometh not, but
yeah, it's to steal.
The purpose is to steal and kill and destroy. My purpose is to give them a rich and satisfying life.
Ooh, who said who said that?
Jesus talking.
Ooh, Jesus said what?
The thief's purpose.
That's the thief purpose.
Is to steal and kill and destroy.
And he said, my purpose is what?
My purpose is to give them a rich and satisfying life.
Man, Jesus want us to be rich, my man. Y'all better quit playing, man. Team Jesus, man. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't believe in Jesus, I already know where y'all stand at. Yeah, because I used to be standing over there with y'all. Because I didn't understand. Mm-hmm.
So back in Job, right? Job 1:12.
Mm-hmm. 1:12.
All right, you may test him, the Lord said to Satan. Do whatever you want with everything he possesses, but don't harm him physically. So Satan left the Lord's presence, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that tells you that he has limited authority already. Because he had to ask permission to act.
Yeah, he gotta always ask permission.
And his actions were limited by God.
Yeah, that's what I be saying. He don't have no authority. He gotta ask for permission. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even though he's Satan, he's still a child of God too. When you gotta ask the Father for permission, man, I don't care who you is. You can be the big brother, the brother that's in jail, whoever. Man, you gotta ask for permission. Man, this ain't how it go. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. We talk about Job already. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Let me get some. Let me get a couple. Let me get a couple calls in. Matter of fact, let me see. I want y'all to drop something in the comments, right? You got some? What you got? Are you there?
John 16:11.
John 16:11.
Judgment will come because the ruler of this world
Judgment will
has
come.
already been judged. So this is when he was telling the apostles he was about to be crucified. Because he was saying, there's so much more I want to tell you, but you can't bear it right now. And right before that, he said, righteousness is available because I go to the Father and you will see me no more. So it was like when he was telling them, like, I'm about to go away to be with my Father, but judgment will come because the ruler of the world, this world, has already been judged.
Mm.
One more.
Mm-hmm. Hey, is the devil controlling people or just influencing minds? Like, you think he really control people, or he just influence minds?
No, people are control. No, yeah, he influences minds. You can't control an unwilling host. Right?
No.
2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord will come as unexpectedly as a thief. Then the heavens will pass away with a terrible noise, and the very elements themselves will disappear in fire, and the earth and everything on it will be found to deserve judgment.
Ooh, hate to be here with y'all, or whoever gonna be here.
Jesus said Jesus is going to one day come and destroy his power completely and purify creation. That's what that was about.
Man, listen, yeah. Hey, man, if y'all believe in Jesus, man, put Team Jesus in the chat, man. I want to see who gonna rock with me, man. Who gonna be with the Father with me, man. I want to know so I can say, yeah. I, I seen you in one of the comments on one of our studies. Yeah.
Jude 1:9 says, but even Michael, one of the mightiest of the angels, did not dare accuse the devil of blasphemy. He simply said, the Lord rebuke you.
I rebuke you.
This is what happened when he was arguing with the devil about Moses' body.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we got a couple more minutes, man. Anybody got some questions? Anybody got some questions that they don't know that they want to ask and they want to be familiar or get because we gotta that's what we're gonna start doing on our study Bible. We're gonna start asking people questions. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give them like 20 minutes to ask people questions, what they don't know and what they don't understand. Because it's all about understanding. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Well, everybody gone? Come on, that was an hour that quick. Come on, y'all. Wake up. There's no sleeping in bed.
Don't nobody want to talk about that?
Don't nobody want to talk about Jesus?
Come
on, man.
What talk about?
All right. I know what y'all want to talk about. So, cause y'all want to get y'all want to get messy. So, I'm gonna talk about this for this little 5 minutes we got, probably. No, we ain't got 5 minutes yet. For these last couple minutes. Don't you know it was a little boy, right? These little boys, right? You know, they run around with these, look, they got the Glocks, you know what I'm saying, with the little thing on the back of the switch. They call it a switch. And it this little boy, he was going live. He had the little switch on his gun and he was posting it. He had like 12 viewers. And the feds came and got him. He had 12 viewers, and he's a little shorty. He out there with the gun. So when your little nephews or your little cousins, your brothers, they out here with those guns, and they going live with them, tell them the feds watching. You know what I'm saying? He only had like a couple of views, and one of them was federal. When they came and got him, they pull up on me. Yeah, y'all heard about that? Yeah. What else been going on in the world before we got
Super
one more?
Bowl. We had
The
the Super
Super
Bowl last
Bowl.
Sunday.
The Super
Didn't
Bowl.
go.
Yeah. You know, do y'all know? Did y'all even know? What was his name? Bad Bunny. I didn't know Bad Bunny. One of my homies told me about Bad Bunny, and I thought it was a girl. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know who it was. You know what I'm saying? Bad Bunny. So yeah. What else
I
going
seen
on?
a video today that it was a white dude singing one of the songs that he sung at the Super Bowl in English. It was so funny.
No man. Yeah, I might check it out in English because
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he was talking about.
Yeah, it's one of his more popular songs. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, it was funny. But you know what I thought was funny about all of it, right? Is that a lot of people, we'll just call them people, right, were angry because they don't speak Spanish, so they didn't understand.
Okay. So let me tell you why they did this, right? So it was really the whole reason they did the whole Spanish thing, and they had him. First of all, Bad Bunny got a lot of music. He one of the top people, right? Streamers, right? They did it in Spanish because Apple finna do another translation AirPod. That's what they finna promote that. The iPod is finna be, you can do a live translation. So that's what that whole thing about. So now you like, man, I don't understand that. Now you get the AirPods and you watch the show again, you can hear everything he's talking about. So it's really a Apple, you know what I'm saying, promoting.
I mean, yeah, that's one part of it, but that's not where I was going with it though. So you know, a lot of people were really, really ugly about it. Right?
I mean, because they don't understand.
Yes, but my thing is you know, the whole entire show was about love. The entire show, people got married, like real life got married at a halftime show. And at the end, I don't know if you saw this or not, but there was a billboard in the back talking about love. And you know, at one point towards the end, when he was doing his song, he shouted out all of the countries in the Americas, North America, South America.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if you notice, all of the flags for those countries were also down there.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like he was saying, like, you know, we're all one people, love everyone, and yeah, and it was just funny to me that so many people responded with hate to that.
Okay. I'm gonna give you my last thought and my last words about the whole thing that we just did on the Fammission Podcast. Make sure y'all hit that like. Make sure you subscribe. But he was preaching love, Bad Bunny. He was preaching love, and everybody hated. But Jesus was preaching love, and everybody hated. Why you surprised? It's your boy Money G on the Fammission Podcast, and y'all have a good night. Peace. Love. I got the whole